Hello my beloved YouTube viewers. Today I'm gonna make Nasi Lemak. Never heard of what Nasi Lemak is? This is how it looks like. It is Malaysian national food. And do you know what Nasi Lemak means in English? Rice fat. And okay, I know what you guys are thinking. Is this rice gonna make you fat? Probably, if you eat them every day. This is because the rice is cooked in a lot of thick coconut milk. But don't worry lah. Since this is a healthy channel, I'm going to show you a healthier version. And if you try this recipe, I can guarantee you the finger-licking results. And make sure you watch until the end and see what LG think about this dish. So, if you are ready, let's put on the apron and get cooking. One tips, if you are going to invite somebody over to eat this Nasi Lemak, make sure you make this sambal chili ahead so that you could look pretty during the party. Otherwise, your hair will be all messed up from the smell of making this sambal. And I bet you know where the smell comes from. Of course, the belacan lah. And I strongly wouldn't recommend you to make this dish if you are really hungry, because this dish took me about 1.5 hours to make. So if you have a bunch of hungry people waiting for this meal, you better tell them to go and eat Maggi mee first. This is the anchovy and the dried chili. You want to soak them so that the anchovy is not too salty and the dried chili is not too dry. Because this burger is going to be in the mixer. If it is too dry, then your chili will not be successful. It's better to soak the anchovy, otherwise it becomes very salty. And you know what? People will complain. Now, let's put everything together to make the sambal. If you don't have a mixer like mine, you can use a mortar. This is the lazy method, but if you want to be hardworking, by all means use the mortar. It's also good training too, yeah? While this is working, I'm going to dry the anchovy with some kitchen towels. Do you know why I have to dry the anchovies? If you don't dry it, it will take monkey years for the anchovies to be crispy. When cooking anchovy, it will start to pop. It is better to use a shield like a cover so you will not get disfigured. And make sure parents don't let children cook this dish by themselves, okay? Time to make the sambal. Okay, here comes the aromatic belacan. Whenever I cook something using the belacan, I always make sure that my daughter and LG is not at home. And you wonder why, right? Because not everybody can handle the aroma of the belacan. So every time when I cook this dish, I make sure all my kitchen window is open big and wide. You notice cooking the sambal does require some time, right? And I'm quite good in distracting you, right? I notice when cooking this kind of sambal, you really need to have a PhD in patience and tolerance because it takes a long time. This took me almost 20 minutes to complete. That's why I said good food always comes with a price. And most importantly, it's made from love. And you notice I put only half of the anchovies in this sambal, right? Because I want to keep the others for later use. And if you think that the sambal is too dry, add a little bit of water. Okay, now here is the moment you guys been waiting for. How do I cook a less fat rice, right? First, I season the rice with a little bit of Himalayan salt. Next, the secret ingredient for making a fragrance rice, the pandan leaf. If you cannot get fresh, this is frozen, it works too. And if you look at most Nasi Lemak recipe, they call for a big cup of coconut milk. For me, I'm just using half a cup here. Some people may wonder, so little coconut, got the taste of a coconut or not? Like I said, this is a healthier version. This is really, again, up to you. Let's boil some eggs. Okay, this side dish is optional. This is chicken marinated in soya, salt, pepper, and a little bit of sugar. So now I want to make this crispy by adding corn flour on the outer layer. When you coat the chicken with corn flour, it is extraordinarily crispy. And for a healthier version, please remove all the skin and even the fat of the chicken. This way you can eat without feeling guilty. Another healthier alternative is to bake the chicken in the oven so you don't have to deep fry them. Like here, for example, I'm just using a little bit of oil to pan fry them. But make sure you keep an eye on them so that the temperature is not too hot, and constantly turn them. And you want to make sure that the chicken is fully cooked. Don't eat chicken that is uncooked. You might get a chance to be getting food poisoning. Unfortunately, ST cannot come and visit you in the hospital. So, make sure you cook with caution. When cooking chicken, always make sure that the chicken is properly cooked. By the way, did you know that bird flu have just invaded China again? Unbelievable. I thought they haven't get over with coronavirus and now bird flu. So you guys in Asia, take extra care, alright? Can you hear my stomach calling? Alright, now let's assemble the Nasi Lemak. And it is very important here. When you eat Nasi Lemak, you must always have banana leaf. And don't ask me why. If you know the reason why, let me know in the comment, okay? These are frozen banana leaf. Every time when I use it, you will notice this white powdery thing. So I always use a kitchen towel to wipe them so it's more cleaner. Wow, look at the rice. Let's loosen it up first before we serve them. Okay, how many of you guys are doing right now? Let me know in the comment, okay? Oh, this is some peanut that LG bought. It is ready-made, and the anchovies, I kept half because I know LG might not like it, and the egg, not professionally cut, but okay lah, right? And then look at this damn shiok fried chicken. You want to eat this, right? I know. After almost 1.5 hours of cooking and hard work, now it's time to eat. The Malay say that it is important to eat this dish with your finger. So I tried that. And for the chicken, it is okay. The problem is when I tried to reach out for the rice, I couldn't get hold of it. Maybe I'm just not used to it. I can eat with hand before easily when I was in Singapore, but maybe because I've stayed here for too long, we are used to the fork and a knife, so it was kind of difficult for me to eat this with bare hand, especially when picking up the rice. It was quite difficult. So for me, what is more easier? I think it's with the fork and a spoon, maybe. Because of the rice, you cannot use a knife. The knife is for cutting cutting for the chicken. But I think chicken is still nicest if you eat them with a hand. You agree?
It's easier.
Yeah, it's easier to hold and bite.
Yeah, you get more.
because if you use the fork and the knife, it's very difficult to get the meat out from the chicken. And of course, this chicken is with a bone, and this is the chicken thigh. So it's the best part of the chicken, and I always like to use that part for if you're making a chicken. It's more moist, it's not dry. Agree?
Good.
Cannot agree karena tumbuk. In the next video, you get to see LG cook up a dinner. If you wonder what is he going to cook, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to our next video. Here are more videos you might want to watch more, and when subscribing to my channel, please put the notification bell on so that you get notified when we upload a new video. And if you like to support the channel, do check out my Patreon page. Hope to see you again. Bye.